Huh? Oh. Hello, everyone. Apologies, I had to write a quick email, but I'm here. I'm here. Sorry, I'm here. Alright, I'm gonna play some more Sonic Racing online because I just want to enjoy the Pac-Man event a little bit. I know I've already enjoyed it already. Like, we've technically completed it, but why not go one more round, right? Why don't you join again? Yeah, you can. Yeah, go for it. If you're on. Just let me know when you're on and I'll add you. How you doing, Electros? I hope you're well. I want to change my character, actually. I had really good luck last night with my girl, and it was Power, wasn't it? She did really well with this. Doing okay? Well, that's good. I don't see you online. I'll invite you, but room is right above the garage and floor is wood. Oh, yeah. I don't miss, like, when I was little. I used to live in a house with wood floors. I do not miss that at all. I do not miss that at all. Let me know if you got that invite, and then we can go from there. I gotta upload yesterday's VOD. I'm so far behind in everything. On now, send it again. Okay. Didn't say you're on. I'll try. Try that. Oh. There you is. You've finished the event, yeah? I was just thinking of doing more of it. Because usually I finish the event and then I just walk away. But I know a lot of people are trying to get that top spot. I don't think I will get it, but it'd be so far out. You'd have to play it all weekend. I couldn't imagine, like, other people's tickets, like some of these big Sonic streamers. What it must be like. This must have so much shit. Man, and then it's gonna be over again, and then what's next? II is next. II comes next after this. I think it's late, or is it they delayed II to February or something? I think it was Joker's. Yeah, I never finished the Joker. That's the only event I've not finished, though. That's the only event I've never finished. Alright. Yeah, I figured a couple extra tickets. I still haven't bought everything. Top 10 Sonic hottest Sonic girls. Okay, easy. Rouge. Amy. Vanilla. Sticks. That's 4, right? Sally, 5. Tangle and Whisper. Bunny Rabbit. That's 8. Fiona the Fox, if we're going comics. Oh, what's her name? The Rockstar chick. Yeah, I forget her name. Let's see, who else? Eight. I need 2 more. It's tough because once you start getting into that league, it's really difficult. Oh, Wave, and Xena. Though I'd probably put Tangle and Whisper at 9 and 10, so I could move Xena down and then have Wave down there as well, because Wave. And I'd probably move Sticks to number 8, so then that way, yeah, I could have them at a higher point. Yeah. Oh, I have. I knew that was what you were referencing. I had a feeling that was what you were referencing. I just figured for fun, I would actually do it. That's a classic. That's a classic YouTube video. That's YouTube. That's like classic YouTube, eh? Like. That's YouTube at its finest. The one where we need to see Jet take wing. Yeah, it's true. It's true. 4th. Bouncing all over the place. Good on Electros getting first. If anyone else wants to jump in as well, let me know. I'll be playing it for a couple hours today. So if you want to jump in, just send me a code. There should be a Mario version. There should be a Mario version, yes. But the thing is if you made that today in the same vein that it was before, you're doing it as like, you're doing it ironically. You know, it would have to have been of the time. Has anyone like noticed? I feel like everyone has, but like, you've yet to see 7, 8, 5. I've never seen times 7, 8, or 5. No. I heard that there is in this event, though. Has anyone noticed that YouTube's regressing back to its original stuff? So I noticed that, like, I'm getting videos from 10 years ago or 14 years ago. The algorithm is spitting out old stuff now. I think it's because like a bunch of people did it or something, and like the algorithm is shifting the other way. Very strange. Come on, game. You got this. Game gang. There we go. Oh, team pack. It was a hard choice. It was a hard one. Pack Village and Maze. Sylvie House and Garden. Detour Car Park and Back Garden. Yeah. It's crazy how we're entering that era now, though, that it's, to be Aussie on fire. There's actually a lot of fires at the moment. We're in a, there's a state emergency over on the east side. It's been pretty bad, like, this year, last week, I think it was last week, in my area alone, there's been over 100 fires in 1 week. One of them was, like, so close you could fucking breathe it in. Probably about an hour or two out of evacuated. And then, yeah, like, over east, if you Google Victoria fires, it's crazy at the moment. We've had to actually send firefighters over, which is even crazier because I'm kind of concerned, like, if there's fires here, we're going to be fucked. Yeah, no, it's doing what we can to stay safe. Get yourself out before anything else. It's just, yeah, it's scary as all hell. Fire season is no joke here. Because there's so much vegetation to burn. And where I live in the Perth Hills, so like there is a shitload of vegetation. I kind of live in like a middle ground, so like I've been pretty close to fires. Fortunately, I've never had to deal with them. I've only had to deal with like a couple like smaller ones head on. But yeah. And yeah, I've got like the fire radio, so I listen to that. But yeah, like last week was just crazy. Reading about it on the news. And then yeah, like Victoria's like ultra crazy. And they haven't been that bad in the last few years. Like they had one like a few years ago that was like that's when they had the whole thing on the news where like so many koalas had died. Sure to cut down it. Yeah, it's a bit hard though because it's a lot of like the public vegetation. It's not it's wildlife home stuff like oh, hit the wall. I'm still getting used to that maze. I realize like you need to let go of the damn, I'm in 12th now. Yep, I fumbled it. You want Whisper and Tangle in the game already? I mean, they're very soon. Like, when did they... I don't know. I haven't been keeping up. Are they this month, or is it next month? It's not bad. Second. Take second. Oh, no, it's third. Sorry, third. Shit. February. So is II this month, or did they delay II as well? Because I know it's like Tangle, Whisper, II. Mega Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Avatar. And that's all I know that's being added. Apparently that delay was after a survey. Oh, okay, so they might be changing something up. I see. Well, at least they're listening to the player base. Like, that's what you want. You want them to understand, you want the companies to understand, like, why people are playing it. I think if they're planning... I know they said they were working on a Crazy Taxi, but I feel like that was, like, over a year ago now. They haven't really mentioned anything. I feel like if they're going to do it... I feel like it's going to be really soon. Yes. Hey, Fancy, how's it going? I hope you're well. How's everything? Okay, no funny name. You found it? You lost it again. Dude. So irresponsible. You shouldn't have one, man. You shouldn't have one. I hope your Christmas was well. I didn't ask everybody. I hope everyone's Christmases went well. I hope you had a good Christmas if you went away on holiday, or like a family thing, or if it was with friends or something. Christmas was chill, nice. And also, like, what did you get for Christmas? Like, was there anything cool that, like, a standout highlight? I'll probably be streaming again on Tuesday, and Thursday as well, by the way. Thursday, I'll probably do the Windows 95 stuff again. Oh, you reached your 35. Congrats. And then I'll probably do... I don't know what we'll do Tuesday. Maybe I'll finish Nightmare Before Christmas. I feel like I've just kind of left that game out in the open now. Like, we got pretty far in it. So I kind of want to finish it. And that was actually like a relatively chill game. Is the 95 PC doing okay? I mean, it's doing as well as it probably was when it was sitting at Clem's. Like, it's just sitting here. Like, I booted it up about a month ago when I was doing tests when we moved stuff around. And yeah, it's fine. Like... He built it to last, so, and it was from like a smoke-free home, so, which is like the best option. Like when you've got people like smokers, like not only do parts rot away and get really bad, but you know, he looked after it. So I feel very fortunate in the quality of the PC. I'll take second. You got yourself Hades? Nice. Oh, you got a Switch 2 game. Nice. New Blu-rays too. Sick. And a new headset. Nice. Your friend got you a really sweet Sonic zip-up, like a zip-up hoodie. Nice. That's the way to do it. No, I'm glad you all got some cool stuff. Like, I know, like, I've got some friends that are like, they're not into the materialistic part of Christmas, but I feel like, especially if you've had a rough year, like, you know, it's nice to have, like, I don't know, there's just that feeling of getting something under the tree, you know? You upgrade your GPU. Whoa, that's a big upgrade, dude. Are you feeling the difference? Because I feel like you would. You went from 1650 to 5080? Holy shit. Or is it like, were you finding that your computer was struggling? I was thinking maybe I might want to do like a slight upgrade on my one. You got a Lego. Oh, the Lego Game Boys. Nice. Do they make a noise when you put the Lego cartridge in? Alright, is there any more Japanese players here? Yes, there is. Oh, this person's from Twitch. There you go. I'm trying to thumb up every person from Japan because I want them to continue playing the game. Alright, I have to look that person's name up later because they're on Twitch. I'll give them a follow. I did it to play that game that won the Accessibility Award, which is ironic since you can't access without an RTX. That's pretty funny. Doom Dark Ages will literally not open without it. Oh, really? No, but they have 2 cartridges and 3. Oh, that's cool. That'd be sick. I feel like I do appreciate the Lego consoles. I think they're like a good display item, especially if like that's particularly you have like a console that you really grew up with. And I'd say the like if you've got a real good attachment with a Game Boy in that colorful mall. I love the ring battle stuff. I think this stuff is good. It's just fun without like the way too heavy item push. I mean, I don't mind the Smash Battle stuff, but that's so much more hectic when everyone's got 3 items. Is anyone like, I don't want to be that guy, but is anyone playing Mario Kart World? I don't see anybody playing it anymore. And they really opted out on not doing any like DLC, huh? They went really dead. Oh, thanks, Spambot. Imagine if they made a Lego DS down the line. It would be cool. It's strange how slow... Nintendo is really weird, eh? Like, they have this thing about acknowledging things. But then they have a thing about not acknowledging anything. It's a really strange feeling. I was noticing, like... how they have the like, it's taken them forever to really, like, put the 64 onto the Switch. I know that they do it as, like, more of, like, a slow burn thing, right? So I think they're doing it to be like, well, we want the life of the Switch 2 store or the Switch store, so we leak them slowly. But by the time they finish it, it's like the console's dead, and then we got to start all over again and then re-release everything. I feel like if you've been a Nintendo fan for your entire life, you should carry over your entire account and not have to purchase the same game again. Like, I couldn't imagine the amount of time somebody would have purchased Donkey Kong 64, like, for the bazillionth time because they bought it on the Wii, and then they bought it on the Switch, and then they had it on the 64, and nothing changes except the emulation gets worse. Bring back F-Zero, but we don't like it, and then again, Sega's no better. We could bring back one. Well, okay, yeah. I kind of feel the same because, yeah, like, Sega does drop the ball sometimes, but they're not as bad as they're not as bad as Nintendo. Nintendo's really bad with it. I don't get how Nintendo manages to drop the ball so much. And they've got fuck you money, right? So they've got money to be like, let's make a new F-Zero. Also, I don't know if it is the algorithm that pushes it in a certain direction, but I've not heard anything about the new Metroid. Has anybody got it, and is anybody enjoying it? I just see the typical Nintendo fanboys either go like, it is the best game, or it is the worst game. DLC, the open world thing, it's definitely still being played. Yeah, I guess with the open world it doesn't help. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, they could do it like CrossWorlds, but they got portals. I don't understand why you couldn't do that. It's just strange. You enjoy Prime 4, though it was my first Prime game, but I've played the Metroid games before. Oh, that's interesting that this is your first Prime game. My first one was the first one on GameCube. I played the first and second one on GameCube. That's interesting that this is your first. Because I feel like the other ones don't have that open world thing. And Nintendo's strange. They find, I don't know if it's like obviously the marketing team or like the board meetings go like, man, Breath of the Wild made so much money. Everything now has to be open world. Enjoyment of the story really depends if you like the NPCs or not. Oh no. One of them, eh?
Hey guys.
Greetings. You'd be happy as long as you get to shoot people? Nice. You didn't mind them, they were fun.
Let's go.
But you saying that though, does that mean there are some people out there that didn't? Because that's interesting that there's, you know, round 1 Emerald Racer. Oh, does that mean there's a professional in here? I assume that's a professional guy. Round 1 Emerald Racer. I assume he played in that legendary tournament or something. It was cool that they let like the real pro players have their own tournament. It opens up another scene, I think. This track's really good too. I love the fact that Namco also did the DLC with pack repack as well. It's just a skin, right? It's not like a full Sonic level. Oh no, it is a level, isn't it? They added a level to pack 2 repack or something, right? They gave her a motorcycle that triples her coolness. I mean, it seems like it. Again, I'm not one to really... I don't really have a stake in the... Like, I have all the Prime games because my goal is to eventually play them all. Like, I feel like there'll be a really good first-person exploration. And I do plan on eventually... because I'd probably say out of all the like Metroid games I've ever played, Super Metroid is still one of my favorite games, even though I've never finished it. I would like to finish that game actually. Like just do it like a full playthrough on stream. That would be really fun. You know what? I could also finish Shadow Labyrinth, though I know we're still pretty far behind in that. We've still got heaps to go on that game. That game's long, like... I might need a break from Metroidvanias after Shadow Labyrinth. I wasn't expecting how long it was going to be. To see, like, where I was like, holy shit. Well, I 12th it. It's the maze that got me. Yeah, that was a bad one. I still need to finish Primary Mastered. When did that... was that digital only? Was that a digital only thing? You got a thing for cool cycles. Sorry, Electros, I dropped the ball there. Yeah, you know what? She does have a Power Ranger aesthetic in the new one. Yeah. Yeah, with the red. Primary Master was... Oh, was it? Did they only do the first one, or did they do the first and the second one? I feel like those games, like, I mean, I guess if you wanted to have a widescreen element, those games still hold up. Beyond Shadowgate? Oh, that's the sequel to the NES one, right? The NES Shadowgate? You really want me to try Beyond Shadowgate, eh? It looks fun. I did get another one of the games that they made, which was Deja Vu. I'm pretty keen to try that one too. Average team of Parrot. Yeah, it kind of does, yeah. Okay, this is a question I do have then. Do you think that all the delays were worth it for Metroid? I know, like, some of you haven't played all of the games, but, like, do you feel like it could have been... I remember the dev joined you. Yeah, that was really cool. I was really happy. I think we could. I mean, we could do it for Halloween. I know that's still ages away, but yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, they just launched it, hadn't they? Beyond Shadowgate. It looked fun. I could definitely see myself playing it. I know that they said they made the puzzles a lot cryptic, like more cryptic. But I was just glad. Ah, yeah, it was, yeah. It shouldn't have been announced so early, yeah. I think it, you know what I think? I genuinely think that it's to do with the fact that Breath of the Wild did so well. Like, I have a theory that they saw it and they were like, well, now we need to add free roam element. I'm fairly confident that's what's happening. And someone from directors has been like, you need to work this in. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think they needed to. I think the game would have sold regardless. Because people just wanted it. So... It's been a while since I've been here. It's interesting that this is like one of the few tracks that has like elemental element to it. I think this is like one of the only ones, is it not? Like that's got a slippery surface that makes it harder to drive on. I don't think there's any other track in the game that does this. At least I think so.
Nice.
What'd I place? 6. That's not bad. Oh. Fucking Tap King's down the bottom. Jesus, 126? God damn. Yeah, the tap one's the weakest one. Because if everyone's not driving close to each other. It don't make no difference. Say the ring one's probably my favorite still. Out of all of them anyway. Why is this line thing not working? Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna reset my Beetle tube guy. What's my most anticipated game of 2026? I don't really have, like, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I used to. Oh, you got a water? Okay.
How's it going?
I don't think I have one.
Sure.
I legitimately don't think I have one.
Sure.
Test.
Sure.
Why isn't this working? So you guys can hear me, but like this isn't.
Do it. Sure. Hey.
Yeah, I wonder why my little dude's not moving. Let me swap to this for a second. No. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why my little dude's not moving. I won't forgive this game for having victory from and having it locked to the jukebox. Yeah, it is a. I mean, I guess unless you're like looking at the, like listening to them in the jukebox. Yeah, it is a bit weird having them locked there. It could be cool to have them as like a an option to have them set to your character if you want. That'd be really cool. That's a good start. I love how the ghosts do their freak out face as if like Pac-Man's chasing them when they get past. I think it's really cute. Yeah, I don't know why the model's playing up today. It might just be that I need to like refresh the page or something. I did go out today. I went to like a local water park. Just with my partner's sister and her kid. Just family stuff. More than I would have wanted to do outside. I'm not an outside person, but yeah, no, it was good. It was good. As long as the kids are having fun, you know. I literally touched, yeah, but it wasn't real grass because it was like that. It was that fake grass. But yes, I touched grass. Oh, is there real grass there too? I've just been informed that there is real grass there as well. AstroTurf. Yeah, like proper. There was proper grass, and then there was. I can't believe I'm talking about grass on my stream.
Finish.
It's pretty bad. Oh! I was all over the place in that one. Drop the ball. All right, let me change my character up. Could probably go back to pack. Probably do a pack build or something. See what we got speed wise. Would it be good? I should make him like a I did make him a car. I made him this one. But it's quite slow. He might actually be good in acceleration. I have to swap that out. But yeah, we'll do something Tuesday, and then Thursday we'll do Windows games. Defs. We'll defs do that. Oh, what's happening? It's loading. Still loading. Timed out. Alright, while it's timed out, I will change my character. I don't know if I lost Electros or Electros winning. You also got timed out? Okay. It's not bad. I'll invite you again. And yeah, anyone else that's watching, if you want to join, let me know. What was his handling again? Hang on. It's not bad. It's kind of even across the board. It's just because it's a boost. What's your stats? Hang on. Oh shit, you got 100% handling. Interesting. See, this goes to show for people that, like, you don't need speed. Having that handling is really good. That's sick. I like that. Okie dokie. When is the when is the fan? Yeah, I mean, there's already a lot of Sonic themed stuff in Shady Loot Cart that I snuck in. There's like the Eggmobile. There's the Shady Hog. There's Metal Sylvie, Metal Shades, Metal Detour.
Hey guys.
There's like the Terry doll. Yeah, we didn't fuck around. Here we go. Ah, Kronos. There is. And I do have a lot on this week. I'm gonna try to tackle it as best I can because I'm kind of I'm still kind of running a bit on empty at the moment. I've got a lot on my plate. So I'm trying to get... Oh, it's a 6. That's a 6. Oh, shit. All right. No talking in this one. Here we go. Oh, good choice as an ult. What a pairing. Yeah, I do too. But they've been brutal. At the front for the first part of that first lap. Oh man. We didn't even shift off of third. Oh. Oh. Motherfuckers. That was hard. You request a refund of pay. Thanks. Damn. No, we got absolutely fried. That was awful. That was terrible. There was never, I don't think there was ever a point where I collected almost 600 rings. There was never a point where we went from third upward. That was a pretty shit track to do it on though. Shades, I don't know if you saw the picture sent with Mint. Haven't seen it. I might have. You can send it to me if you like. Is it the sequel to the Cyberpunk one? Because if so, I have seen it. Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, no, thank you so much. Again, I love the fact of how much you love the game. Means the world to me. I hope that I can create a second one. I still consider Slime Girl Smoothies to be like a really great accomplishment. Like, I have a lot of highlights of, I know some people probably have like specific highlights. I feel like Slime Girl Smoothies is a really pivotal highlight for me of my career. Just because I felt like I hit the nail on everything.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Radical Highway. Everyone, you gotta go Radical Highway. There's no choice. Guys, come on. Okay. So you play Slime Girl Smoothies. Wait for Encore if you want. If not, I can send you a key. But I'm trying to get Encore approved by Steam, but Steam's being absolute fucking bitch about it, and it's driving me mental. Let's hope this year brings more highlights to my career. Thank you so much. Well, Encore is a pretty big highlight for me this year. Like Encore, the final update to Flambeau. I don't know what else. Oh well, Shady Lucart would probably be the big one as well. Like having 1.0 out would be fun. That would be a good one. The soundtrack on this is fucking sick. So yeah, you need a really good car to turn in this area, otherwise you're stuck. Every car I've picked so far has had bad turning.
Random track.
And then I've got it. Oh man, I've got so many games on the go. Like Yakuza. Like I was thinking about that the other day, and also about how the fucking Yakuza studios dropping the ball and wrecking one of the well, not one of. They've wrecked a bunch of the games recently. I can't believe they retconned a bunch of deaths in the re-release. This makes me so mad. It's like it takes away all the emotion of the reason why I fell in love with the games in the first place. Strange decision.
See you next time.
That was all over the place. Yellow wins? Oh yeah, yellow wins, yeah. Damn. Yeah, absolutely dominated. I did alright for the first part of that. Damn. Is there even a way to get good at this game? Yeah, no, there is. It's like a lot of like visually, if you're watching it, it's difficult because the game kind of like whiplashes you a little bit. I will admit I'm playing like absolute dog shit today. I had some pretty good wins last night. But yeah, today it's a bit dog shitty. Have you actually played it at all yet, Violet? When do you start getting to this fun part you don't? I feel like, yeah, I might be like biased in that thing because I know like I've seen some of the legendary players and the way they play. I think there's a huge factor of luck that comes with this game. What am I saving all those tickets for? Hopefully, to get some booty time with Rouge. No, I don't know. I got no clue. I'm just saving them. I don't know. They're mostly from this event. I'll probably just buy more horns and shit. I don't really have too many things I want to buy. I know for the completionist factor, a lot of people just want to unlock all the stickers. I've not really had the urge to unlock all decals. I used to be like that though. I used to want to like clean out a shop in a game. It's why like I designed it like that in Shady Loot Cart. Like I want you to feel like, fuck yeah, I want to buy everything. In this game, not so much. Like I find that the decals don't really interest me as much unless I want them. You playing this one, you feel like you suck at the game. I don't think there's a specific level. If you're getting 12th every single time, then it depends on your builds too. Depends on who you're playing with. Like you could get a bunch of people. Like right now, we're getting a shitload of people from Japan at the moment. It's kind of full on. I don't know if that's adding to the factor. But here's a proof of point, which that guy's name is Stank Video Game. Amazing. Okay, good point here, right? Is Electros has currently a build where his car, like his stat in speed, is the slowest. His highest stat in he's currently in second at the moment. First, second. He's currently got the stat where handling is at 100%. Speed and acceleration are at the lowest. So he always starts at the back of the pack first and then makes his way really quick because he's able to handle his way to the front. He's found a build that he really gravitates towards. I'm kind of all over the place. I have like a few builds that I really like, you know. The game is getting traction in Japan, and that's what I want. Like, it's great that Japan's like getting back to that acknowledgement. Thanks, video game. Getting back to that acknowledgement of Sonic. Oh shit, it's a tie. It's a tie. Battle it out. Funnily enough, it's basically just the default for... Wait, so that's car's just his default anyway? But that's not his default car, though, is it? It's still really good. Like, you do, like, amazing on it. Oh, for car? No, yeah, well, no, that's true too, Twin Town. I would say that, new players for car, or, like, I get new players all the time. You are correct. I'm still impressed with the amount of traction we get for that. It's because we're always adding new characters and new crossovers. I will say the not safe for work scene doesn't feel. It's gonna sound really sad when I say this. It doesn't feel as unique anymore. Not a bit oversaturated, but it just feels like there's a lot going on. The uniqueness is definitely gone. So there's just a lot, and so to stand out, you have to have really good quality.
Hello.
Oh, it's got the same wheels as well. What do you mean it? What do you mean it sounds no different? What do you mean? What was it that I said? I'm kind of confused on what you mean. Yo, that guy was in the Joker. He was in the top 1,000. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right, Violet. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Sounds no different how it was. Needs quality. Yeah, okay. Like, thinking about what you said. Yeah, there's no different. It's just a lot more. There's a shitload more now. There's so many more games. We're actually entering the AI slop era, which is really sad because it's like a lot of people playing the AI games. It's really sad. They only need like a good writer, and then that's it. But I even saw one the other day where like it was everything: the writing, the graphics, the music. I would be surprised if the coding was done that way too, but it was a visual novel, so I was like, at that stage, you're phoning it in. Welcome back, Slushy. Oh, that was so close. God. Oh my god! I just got run over. Yeah, talking about AI slop, yeah. AI isn't really helping, but maybe because of the slop games, the get better games to stand out. It's tough. That's tough, though. It's really tough. Anything complex. Now low if it's transformed AI gotcha trash. It is. It's really hard. Because, and like, developers, when you're starting out and you don't have artist friends or people that you can team up with, the first thing you want to do to make your first game is make something for free. I've never really been like that. I've kind of always wanted to like make my own content. But they do. They want to find. I will admit that some of them, once they do an AI game and it does good, they then invest that money into a project. Like they're like, oh, like now I've got the money and I've got the resources, but it just feels disingenuous at that point. Something machines can't replicate. Yeah. Even when other people try to be unique, it's still sometimes a minimal effort. A hentai cart? Yeah, I do. That guy was so funny because I thought it would be funny to have like witty banter about it on social media. And he's like, I don't know why you're bullying me. And I was like, it wasn't like bullying. It was just the fact that like you were calling yourself the first hentai racer. And I was like, bro, like that's like Pepsi coming along and saying like, you know, we're the only cola drink, you know? Nah, you're not a snob for saying that. Whatever happened to that game, I don't think that game ever came out. I'm pretty sure it didn't. There was a Marble Maid knockoff though, which nobody talked about. It was a made marble game. The only difference is the girls get nude in the ball, apparently. I forget who made it. Please not Mystic Jungle. I beg of you. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Hentai cart.
Hello.
That one was not a Twitch safe game. Marble Maid wins there. Yeah, I guess so. I will say, if I was talking before about games like highlights of my career, even games that don't do well, if I enjoyed making it and creating it, it never feels like a failure. I know that sounds strange because I see a lot of people like when something doesn't do well, like they instantly like shun it like a child. Like they're like, oh, I don't want to, you know, I'm separating it from myself. Marble Maid's never really done well in sales. Marble Maid 1 launched. I thought I got the launch wrong. And I thought I'd done it wrong. And so I came back with Marble Maid 2 and put marketing into Marble Maid 1. Marble Maid 1 got more traction. But then when Marble Maid 2 launched, it got about the same amount. And I was like, maybe there isn't, like... But I didn't go in and making Marble Maid because I was like, oh, this is what the algorithm wants. I never, ever did that. I went to do it because I thought it was a cool idea. I do say to, like, devs all the time, I'm like, when they ask me, like, genres, I'm like, this is a genre. If you want to make money, like, this is a genre. But I feel like if you're going to do something, you should do it based on you enjoying it. Otherwise, you're going to get bored real fucking quick. You want to do something you enjoy. If you make less money from it, yeah, so be it. I'd rather make less money and have more fun. This is why so many games like end up on the floor, because like they get bored of them, or the team is not motivated enough. If I didn't want to make cart, we would have shelved it a long time ago. But I also don't believe in just doing that, so. But yeah, yeah, and you know what's funny, like Marble Maid still has like a really dedicated fan base. But yeah, they sold literally, like, they're the lowest selling games out of our games. And I won't lie, like when we launched Marble Maid 2, I did hope that it would give a renaissance to Marble Maid 1, and it kind of did. But in the end, I was like, did it justify it? It was more like a play thing for me to do Marble Maid 2. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, I enjoyed making it in the process, and like, I got to do all the things I didn't get to do in the first game. And I do want to do a third one. Right now, the cost of it is silly to do it. I'm not saying it would cost a lot of money. I'm saying that the issues that stem from it are like, I just don't. Now I'm in 12th. Of course I'm in 12th for this one. Yep, I fumbled that. Sorry, Electros, I dropped the ball. Oh, and don't think I'm like trying to like bait you into playing Marble Maid. I just got shoved at the back in the last lap. We still got it though. Yeah, you carried heaps. I apologize. I apologize. No, I had so much fun making those games. I feel like Marble Maid 2 did a lot of things that I really wanted. Thanks. Yeah, like, and I wrote Marble Maid 3 a long time ago as well. Like, that idea has just been sitting here. But it just, cost-wise, I have to finish Cart and a couple other ideas before I do it, because otherwise I will be out of money in that way, because I'd be investing in... It'd be a personal project. Like, it'd make money back, but it wouldn't be as fruitful. And I guess that's the hardest part of, like, when it becomes your job. I do look at a lot of other dev companies and how they do their stuff too. I feel like I should sit down and listen to some more developers as well. I spoke to people that made Kincaid about how they manage their game and their philosophy. And I was thinking that maybe I should talk to a couple of the developers and see, like, what is it that makes their stuff tick and what is it that they do. Like, I know that the biggest thing is they want players to... They let players interact more with the choices. So, like, on Patreon, they let them pick. They let them pick stuff, which I think is good. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a lot of people that you could say... There's a lot of people you look at. Like, the people I look at a lot is Andros, which is the... Or Anduo, sorry. Not fucking Andros. They made Third Crisis, and they're doing the Third Crisis Neon Nights now. And Third Crisis, like, it must have done amazing for them as, like, a small team. And now they're working on the Erican game at the same time now. So they've obviously like had so much success that they're able to work on 2 AAA games at once. I call them AAA because I genuinely think that they're high regard games. Like Third Crisis is already a pretty high quality game, and then you see Neon Knights and how that that game looks, and you're like, the not safe for work gaming community is going up into a new direction. The quality, like, it shows that if you have the money and the resources, you can make some really good shit. And I saw straight away, like, they saw obviously how well it did, and they invested hard, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna do another one, but we're gonna take what we learned. And you can already see it, like, it's such a heavy improvement already. And Erican's really good too. I was really impressed with Erican. Because too, like, when you see developers that only ever do 2D games, and then they start developing like a 3D game, like, I get like instantly my curiosity, because like 3D's, it's so different. It's such a, like, I mean, obviously like making games is, you know, but just I feel like it's a whole different thing. So to see them making a 3D game, it's wild. I do so bad on these hit ones because there's just so much going on. I can't see who I'm hitting. Shit. I tried shielding. Oh no! Fuck. I literally got butt fucked live on stream. Holy shit. That makes you genuine and you make what you want. I agree. Looking at what potential fires want is also fun. It is, yeah. I try not to look at it as like the potential buyer thing. I try to look at it as more like, what would I want to buy? Or what would I want to play? Sounds hard since you're jumping in a different medium. Yeah, I feel that way. I genuinely do feel that way. Like, I feel that when you're jumping into the 3D realm, it's a different thing. Sapphire Safari devs seem to be doing well. Yeah, I think so. I think the only problem is, like, and I know I sound critical, and I've said this before on stream. I try not to. I usually don't say this sort of shit because I always get publishers and developers take it to heart when I show criticism. I feel like those guys spin way too many plates, and I know I'm one to talk because I'm making a couple of games at the same time. But I've also finished a bunch of games. Like, I finished Slime Girls, Under the Hood, Marble Maid 2.
Hello.
They so far still have all of their games in early access. And I know why, because obviously they want the early access money to help them out. But at the same time, it's like, you put yourself in such a weird position that all your games are in early access. And I know that they must have separate teams, but it's really hard because there's no establishment. It just feels like... I don't feel like it's disingenuous. I just feel like there should be a flagship game that, like... And there's just so many that they don't... that are not finished. Axion? Yeah, Axion's really cool. That's really close to being finished. It's definitely coming out this year as far as I can tell. Yeah, that one's gonna be really good. The reverse is probably just as hard. Yeah, I mean, if, like, and also, like, trying a medium out that you've never tried. But that's the thing, like, I'm wondering, I always wonder, like, what devs think, like, because a lot of developers I meet, they sound like they make the games they want to make. But I do know some people that make stuff based on the fact of whether or not it's going to sell. Success comes with presentation. I think so too. Like, and I'm not perfect either. Like, I think I'm far from it. It's more strategic than you think. No, that I don't deny. It's not that. It's the fact that all of their games are in early access. That's not... Don't take me wrong. It's, as somebody who has Shady Lucat in early access, I get it, 100%. It's not about that for me. It's about the fact that all of their games are in early access. And then there's a part of me that's like, well, just finish one now. Like, you don't have to keep starting a new one. And I almost feel like, in a way, it's one of those things of, like, they need more money. So, from my perspective as, like, as a player, I look at it as, oh, they're out of money, so if they make another early access game, they can get more money. But I don't know I don't know how their company works and how they run things. So they've obviously got a different strategy. But just from an outsider's perspective, that's how I feel. That's just my general tactic of thought. Just from the outside. I mean, again, I could probably be fucking absolutely wrong. Oh, no! We set for a number of games to give feedback before release. More bigger Lou games need some kind of QA testing. Yeah, that's why we try to do it with ours. Because it's a big thing out the gate that you've got to worry about. Definitely. Second. Cleaned house. I like how the Pac-Man guy on the far right, he's got square wheels for the Minecraft car. Are there any female H game devs, and how do you think they would make their games? Would they design it based on what their audience wants, their personal kinks? That's actually another good question. I do know a number of... I will say, and this isn't giving anything away, I know there is more single devs now, but when I first started, there were more couples. So like husband and wife teams, or boyfriend and girlfriend. And then I would say I do know a few. I know about. I'd probably say I've spoken about like 4 or 5 like in recent times of like female developers. Because they just want to write the smut. I don't know if they think that way though. Again, it's an interesting thought process. I don't know if any of them would want to show their hand though, because if they did, then maybe their fans would be like, oh, I see, you're just in it for the money. But it would be like an interesting sort of experiment to find out some form of information. People's options for funding are fortunately limited. Yeah, especially depending on where you live too. Benefit after launch patches. There's some good games that you won't push. Exactly, and that's what I've been trying to do. Like a lot of the times with publishing, I want to create something that I can apply. So I want developers to feel like the thing that they weren't able to get into their game, we can do it. And I think that's where the constructive criticism, it really does count. The content drop thing's interesting because I still don't really have an inkling on it. It's why I've been doing Shady Loot Cart as a test for DLC, because I want to understand what DLC, how people perceive not safe work DLC. I've seen some devs do it with absolute success, but I don't understand it. So I'm trying to, like, in a way, experiment a little bit and try to get an understanding of what makes that tick. And I think that's what's really fun, is like finding that balance. I feel like genuinely the feedback for the Office Work DLC was the best feedback I've ever got from a DLC beside Wild Woody. People just enjoyed it. Like, people just enjoyed the DLC. And it made me really happy because it was like, oh, cool. Like, because I didn't want it to come off like a Nintendo thing like they did with the Pokemon thing where they launched the DLC before the game came out. The idea was to give you guys the DLC that we would do post-launch of 1.0, but we're doing it now because we kind of want to wrap everything. And I want to try to see if this helps the early access, which it has. It's helped a lot. It looks so good. Thank you so much. It was really fun to write. It was really fun to write. The next one's going to be really good because the next one is detour specific theme that I'm writing at the moment. So I'm really excited to do that one. Writing those cups, like, I feel like I could do more of those if I had like the definitive time to do it. But yeah, also the biggest cost is the voice acting. I think the voice acting is where like we spend the majority of the money, and it's not cheap. It's not cheap to do it. Just gonna jump the fucking thing. Yeah, it's not cheap to do the voice acting. And then paired with the artwork, it just makes it really difficult. But I find the voice acting in one hit is usually the most expensive. But I just didn't want to skimp on it. So like having Sylvie and Detour have more interaction, considering that they're mascots, is like really important to me. Because then it just becomes very overcrowded. Like, it's no longer like Sonic Racing, is it? It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like Shady Loot Cart is Sylvie and Detour in a sense. Thanks for giving attention to Detour. You're very welcome. She's getting more, so like I've planned. I had it planned for a while, so I'm really excited. This year's going to be like a really top year for Shady Loot Cart too. So. Yeah, detour specific, yep. Yeah, we haven't finished with the DLC. I know I said initially that I wasn't going to do DLC at all, but then I kind of changed my tune a bit when I realized that it would help us fund. Because for a lot of other people, like especially like people like Nintendo or something, DLC comes off as quite predatory because like the predatory part of it is for them, they're looking at it like that they just want to make money. For me, if I make DLC that's successful, it makes the game more visible to other players, and in turn we can use more money to invest in Shady Loot Cart. And that's kind of like, that's kind of what I want to do, is I want that DLC to do that. I don't care about it making any money for me. I want it to make money for the players so we get more content. That's the end goal for me. I'm happy where I am. The recognition is good enough for me. Detour specific one? Yeah, it is, yeah. Originally I wasn't going to lock it behind a paywall, but because there's an extra chapter that goes with it, I do. The Sunny and Onyx ones won't be though, obviously. But those ones will be. But yeah, pretty excited about them. Yeah, well, like, I mean, make money for, like, I want the game to have a long life. And again, I've said this before, like, my Patreon doesn't really make that much money. Like, you look at a lot of all the other developers, like, go look at all the other devs and how much money they make. I don't know how they fucking do it. Like, I don't get it. Like, obviously, I just have to make a visual novel or something.
Greetings.
To me, like, if I had more money, we could invest in more. So, my goal is if the DLC does it, then I can invest more into development. That's where the content counts. I pride in the fact that Shady Loot Cart has such a wide variety of content. I want it to always feel that way. So there's a CrossWorld. Double pointos. It's gonna be tough on this one though. Floating time at driving exam. The thing is, like, after cart, I would like to do more with the girls. I've already got an idea for a game. Like, I want to do more, and I think there's more to talk about with Sylvie and Diezel. I really love those two characters. Like, they're great. But as for cart itself, like, to put it on the shelf and kind of be like done with that for a while, yeah, I wouldn't mind after how long we've spent. Not saying I'm exhausted, but like you want to work on other projects too. So, and I've got other projects I want to work on. And I want to see what sticks and what doesn't, you know? Detour skate adventure, yeah. Nah, I was just thinking more like a simple like Honey Pop style puzzle game or something like that. Like, I've kind of written something, and I got somebody to help me design some game design for it, so. But something that would just like, I don't know, just have like a story and something like really simple. And like, it adds to the Shady Loot Cart franchise because it's just another story in the element. Like, I still consider Under the Hood to be the prequel because you have, it leads up to Kart. You learn more about Sylvie. Thought Slime Girl Smooth. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess more so, yeah. It's more my honey pop, yeah. It's this final run in the maze, like when everybody goes fucking mental. People start losing their fucking nut in here. See? Right at that corner. Everybody fucking unloads! They fucking unloaded again! Oh my god. Holy shit, man. It's always on that corner. Holy shit. Would be goated. Oh, somebody will. Somebody will, Slushy. Electros carried it though. Ah. Sorry I'm not doing as well tonight, Electros. I'm kind of all over the place. I have good moments, then I have a really bad run. Made me like the characters more than actual honey. That's a win for me. Well, I feel like when I wrote I've said this before about Slime Girls, is when I wrote them, I wanted them to have personalities beyond just the sex. And I wanted their story to be very true to its element. I wanted it to have like a real I still one of the best compliments I ever had that I still hold is what Wolfie said, which was like, I wasn't expecting to almost cry at fucking Slime Girl Smoothies, and it made me feel really happy, or to have feels, because it made me know that like the writing that I did for the story was really good. Because it's one thing for visuals, I think it's another thing to carry it for that's a really big compliment, Twin Tails. Thank you. I just love character writing. I love world building. World building's great. It's why I love just making games, I think, because I get to express myself. It's like why I get into you know, making skits and videos and stuff. That's why I'm really excited. Like, if I finally get the time to sit down and edit Dodgy Games Season 3, which I was meant to do last year and I didn't. I could finally sit down and you can see like all the extra work I did on that year. Because when we recorded the year before last, and I spent that whole extra year filming Dodgy Games, we had so much fun doing it, and I'm so excited to share it because it's just another form of medium, you know. Like, I want to share like how well it did and what it like the character progression. That's what I'm excited about. I'll probably dedicate maybe like March to do it, I think. It's just finding the time. Finding the time has been really hard. I would have had it edited had it not been for the Visa and MasterCard stuff. That was my big crux. Is Visa and MasterCard. Had that not had happened, we would have been in a better position. Thus, a lot of things held back, like that game and all of the other stuff, and then I had to focus on like what was making money, which was games, and it's been hard, like trying to come back from that has been so difficult because I've got so much shit in progress. I just need time. It's cultured smart, yeah. There's an ad coming in 30 seconds. Vampires is still standing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was scary as hell because I thought we were going to lose everything. Like, and then I was like, what's the point? I had to give up so much last year. Like, I really, last year to me it was painful because I had to give up so much creatively. And it really annoyed me because I had so much I wanted to write. And so, like, finally when I got the time to write the Office Party DLC, I was like, this is the shit that I've missed. Like, and I could have written that so much longer ago, but I just didn't get around to doing it. And it did. It really annoyed me that that whole year had been ruined by that censorship. Did we have a good holiday season? It's hard to tell. I think December did really well. It's hard. It's hard. Took damage and lost your lead. It's alright. You're still carrying a lot though, Electros. You're doing good though, dude. Don't beat yourself up. You're really good at this game. Yeah. I really want to take back this year. Like, there was so much I didn't get to do last year because of that. Because I wanted to protect everybody and it really annoyed me. And this year I want to change that. This year I want us. I want to finish Dodgy Games. I want to write a sequel to Slime Girls. I want to finish Shady Luca. I want to put a cap on Clady's. I've got so many little projects in the works because I've had to put on hold because of it. Annoying as hell. And it's still going, really. Like, the censorship shit's not stopping. It's still ongoing, and it will be ongoing for a long time. Right now it's small waves. It's the next big wave that we're waiting on. The next big wave. Right now we're kind of quelling. Like, everything's kind of gone back to normal for a little bit, and it's kind of chilled out. Yeah, of course, Electros. It's hard because I'm getting a lot better. If you ask the team, I've gotten a lot better at reaching out. It's why I've hired the team, because there's so much. They're so good. They're so good. Yeah, of course. Like, Clady's is pretty, like, it's pretty much going to be like a swish when it comes to finishing it. I've just got to finish the sets, and that's another thing I want to do before I go away. So I'll probably dedicate some time to doing that too. Because that'll be good. Oh, it's a tap. like how there's like like tourist stuff for exploring Kronos, but I don't know if like it's a sad island to go explore. There's a lot of death there. Do you really want to go? There's like ancient deities there. I don't know if it should be a tourist attraction. You know, I could be wrong. Just saying. Shit. Can I be honest with you? I feel like the Switch 2 is going to be the Wii U all over again. I just wanted to put that out there. I just have a feeling. I could be wrong too. You didn't like the stress. Yeah, well, it's why like the team wants me to take a break. So like, I let Ducky go on holiday. I let Shadow have some time off. Breezy had a holiday. Susie had a holiday. Ule had a holiday. I'm the only one that like, even though like I've obviously taken breaks, and breaks are different from holidays, but they've all been on a holiday. And I felt like after the whole Visa MasterCard stuff, I really need to go on a holiday. And they've encouraged me enough that I'm gonna push for a holiday. So I've already like, I was gonna book it today, but I had a lot of stuff going on, so got motivation fast. It's mostly balance of the doomerism and unsettling of the game industry. Yeah. You almost lost it when I teared up on stream that day. If I'm being completely honest with you, because I am quite an emotional guy, IRL, there were multiple times I cried off stream. There were days I'd wake up in like a cold sweat, or I'd be like going for a walk and being really mad, or like crying or angry or kicking something, or like head in my hands. Because it wasn't just me, it's like everyone else. It's like careers, like. And I genuinely feel like I aged last year. I feel like I aged a lot because of it. And I hate that, because I don't ever want to feel like that this job has to be that stressful. And I've cried a few times on stream, usually when talking about my dad or other emotional stuff, but when it becomes about that and the job and what it meant, like, it was hard. It's hard. Yeah. But yeah, I've, as much as like, it's really funny because to me, like, I would just normally go, you know what, I'm not going to take a break. And I'll just work throughout this year as well and not have a holiday. And I normally would, because like for me, a holiday should happen every like couple of years. I know some people are different like that. But after what happened last year, I need to. I'm glad it awakened. I hope it awakened everybody's fighting spirit. But yeah, I decided I needed to get out of here. Because the space still feels a bit icky. And also, like, it'd be nice to switch off from work properly. So like, to fully turn off Discord for a week would be fantastic. That would be so good. I would love that. I mean, I have taken breaks. Like, I will say, like, I did take breaks. Like, I think breaks and holidays are completely different. Like, taking a week or 2 weeks off. But when you're still surrounded by the work and you still have to do parts of the work, like, I would still get up and have to do work pieces. And I've not had that reset. And when I went away on holiday with mum, even though it was a holiday, I was doing it for my mum. And I feel like having a holiday for myself would be very different. And just it's why I was really happy to get my car last week, because I feel like it's been a big slice of like getting me back. So I'm really happy in that regard. And it is hard because normally I'd sit down with Dad and talk to him about stuff, you know? Yeah, you had to mute. Yeah, no, I did too. Like, well, actually, I didn't at the start because, like, a lot of the time I had to keep up to date with the news every day, waking up and finding out more games got wiped out or more, like, it was hard reading that shit every day and then talking to developers on the front lines, like, and being like, what are you doing? And seeing so many of them quit their careers. I was genuinely sick of it. Like, I was so tired. And then having to... I was finding that streaming was the only thing that was kind of keeping me together, because at least I got to talk to you guys. When you're working, it's different. Work's different. This is different for me because I don't consider the streaming part a job. I consider the streaming as just playing games and having fun and relaxing. I know technically it is part of the job because I'm interacting with fans and such. So there is an element to it that I obviously don't want to acknowledge ever. But... because I never wanted to see this as work, but I do. It is a work thing. Yeah, this decade hasn't been kind. I think the AI shit too has, yeah, NFTs. I was watching a video last night on about how the Austin comedy scene is ruining comedy, and how like people like Joe Rogan and all of those other people are just like ruining what comedy was. And I was thinking about that and I was like, man, the last 10 years have not been kind to creativity. It has just been, how do we get money quickly? And it's just been that. It's just been that, like, how do we do it? And yeah, that was really sad. I mean, I already didn't like Joe Rogan and fucking Kill Tony and stuff, but to watch those documentaries and like hear like the absolute arrogance of those people is like, comedy's, it's the TikTok and all of that craze like that's ruined it. They've just become shills. Yeah, it is, yeah. Again, because it's all about climbing the social algorithm. It's about who's the hottest, who's the... Where is everybody? Do you know what I mean? And if you don't play the game, you don't win. And that's what it is. Like, if you don't play, you don't win. I'd say, like, maybe not the worst in history. I'd say it'd be the worst for creatives. It's the worst for creatives, for sure. And I still think yeah, there's still so much to answer for. It's like the other thing, like Logan Paul with his Pokemon card thing, like ruining the entire Pokemon card scene. The fact that he's ruined Japan for so many people. It's that stuff that makes me go like, we've entered this strange... I miss what was before that. The Mr. Beast screaming into the camera, like that shit. It's like, what we were before this? Now it's just clout and money chasing shit. And the quality's gone. The quality's really disappeared. I really hate to, like, how Mr. Beast will gloat. Whenever he says he does something, because we're the first ever game show to have this many people or whatever, and it's like, you don't need to say it. I know, I understand why you're saying it, but it always just feels like such a gloaty thing. It makes me just not like, just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Nice. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, our generation's probably the same. It's like the generation before and the generation before, right? Like, everything changes. But I just feel like this one's been the worst one. I have a general appreciation for the generations before me, but I feel like this one doesn't really. I just want to have fun. Like, I just want to have fun. I know a lot of people, like, they're like, oh, you want to build a business or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I do all that, but I do it because I want to have fun. If I can make people laugh and nut and fucking whatever, like, making the stuff I make, I just want to do that. Why we have to shit on each other and, like, turn everyone into zombies, I got no fucking clue. Strange feeling. Every comedian has to be a podcaster now. That's crazy too. And then they think they're funny. Like, it's like those comedians are not funny. I knew it the moment he said about that Pokemon card thing too. I was like, bro, like, if anybody does this again, and then everybody bought into it again, and it made me so mad because I was like, he'd already scammed people before, man. Like, what did you guys expect to happen? He owned the company. It's literally like, I feel like people should go watch the movie Wolf of Wall Street and have a general understanding of what a pump and dump scheme is. Because Wolf of Wall Street, it's the modern Wolf of Wall Street situation. Buying stocks and fucking, it's the whole thing. I love podcasts. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But yeah, like every so-called comedian. There are good comedians that have got it, but it's the Austin comedy scene that's really shitting it up. Like Tony Heathcliff or whatever his fucking name is, like asshole. And Joe Rogan. Yeah, it's because like the content machine is that as long as you've got a microphone and a camera, you can get in front of the mic and you can do that. So had it too. I got shoved to the back.
Nice.
Nah, it's the same. Asmongold's another one. Like, I don't get... So many people praise the guy. They think he's got such great takes, and yet he sits there and he's like the dirtiest motherfucker who doesn't know how to have a shower, and then he's complaining like, oh, I just must have forgotten how to, like... Dude! You're a human first before anything. Content... There's no way... I'll say this. I know this is a mean thing to say. There's no way Asmongold doesn't smell. If he doesn't smell like fucking ass, he smells like mothballs. There's no way that that guy does not stink. It's another canter. Yeah, I know he's an idiot for saying it. I don't know what I'm going to spend these tickets on. I have no fucking clue. I have to like go through... Yeah, so did Prince Andrew said the same thing. And can I be honest with you, I don't like Moist Critical. I know some people do, but like I feel he's the same thing. It's like if you've got an armchair, a microphone and a camera and you can say things. And it's like I know they think he's like everybody thinks he's like the shit. But Moist Critical is just repeating what he's seen. He's not adding anything. He's just repeating what he's seeing. He's literally a situational person. He's just repeating stuff that, like, if you can't consume it yourself, then he's spoon feeding it to you. His success is made off of reading news headlines and repeating them back to you. He's not adding any substance. There's no substance. Yeah, he is. He's the face. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's so easy to sit on the fence and, like, not having a, like, to not fold like that. I feel like it's like, people like Hassan Piker and stuff like that. It's the same thing. It's like they get, but then they'll sit on the fence or something, you know? It's another form of getting your news. But then they act like that they've fucking changed the game. And it's like, no, you pretty much like were doing like what Philip DeFranco was doing years ago. It's not like you did it. You're just doing it in such a lower effort. Like I'm recording it in my bedroom. Like yeah. The day of having a personality is so gone. Like the Markipliers and all of that, or the Jacksepticeyes, or like Let's Players, and like all of that shit. Like having a personality and having like maybe not just screaming to the camera, but having something that sets you apart from somebody else, and just literally sitting there talking about news. You don't have to have a personality to do it. If anything, you can have a droning voice. Oh yeah, and Mutahar's the exact... I think Mutahar's like full of his own shit too. It's like he thinks he's so above everyone else. And the dude, Mutahar's the same. He doesn't know what he's talking about half the time. And he just like... And then his editing is so shit. Like, it just annoys me. Yeah, I don't know. It's why like I feel like the internet space is like really lost its the creativity's gone. Everything has to be political now. I don't understand that either. Everything has to devolve into politics. We watch shit like this to get away from it. Like, but it's like we're so overstimulated with like that kind of content now. There's just so much of it. Oh my god, I got second! Fuck yeah. Second on pack. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, politics is... and it's like, I hear so much more about the American ones. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's like back when they were doing the stuff that made them who they were. And it's not the easy content, the low-hanging fruit. I unsubscribed. Fuck yeah, look at this. I unsubscribed from so much of that shit. I had to. I started watching Smosh again. Because the Smosh Games people, like, they're legitimate. They don't have any of that sort of stuff. I'm actually quite enjoying, like, the renaissance of Smosh. Like, they were pretty corny back in the day, but their Smosh game stuff, like, legitimately makes me laugh. Like, they're so funny. They're funny people. Because they're more than just Ian and Anthony now. And Dropout and stuff like that. Yeah, it's interesting how we change content over the years. I think this year is going to be an interesting one. Yeah, and I think you're allowed to like what you like. Yeah, I find that like it was a video I was watching the other day. It's like our brains don't get time to rest, so we're constantly consuming the same thing. It's like, you know, when you're scrolling and like you're doom scrolling. Like, politics is just always there, so you're getting fed the more politics, and your brain never has time to rest. Actually, that's too random. Yeah. It's because it's easy to go out now and buy a microphone. Like, it's so cheap to buy a microphone, have a YouTube account. Because that thing is no longer unique. People are like, wait, I can put my opinion on the internet, like, and make money off of it? Holy shit. Oh shit, a second one. So it's changed again, you know. I think it's raining. Why the fuck is it raining? It's fucking summer here. Yep, it's raining. Thought it was my sprinkler, but it's not my sprinkler. Because my sprinkler goes off early in the morning now. I did hear thunder before. Snowing where you are? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a very dry heat at the moment here. Yeah, it just gets worse as the years go by. I think weather. Damn it! You fucker. What's happening? Excuse me. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Good lord. Well, I've botched that. I don't know if I'm going to make up any time on this. It has to be rings at this point. I hope Electros is doing better. He's in 5th. That's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to make any places now after that glitch. I should have turned tighter. So I gotta turn the tide just a little bit. Tier Zoo? Never heard about that. Yeah, I like the unique YouTubers. I've been watching a lot of, there's a chick I watch, I think, Sayaka's Basement. She's been like repairing consoles. I really like her channel. She just repairs video game consoles. Just feels like more of a simpler time to go back to. How many points are you at, Electros? But that's gonna be your last one. That's alright. I won't. I'm gonna hit the 2,000 mark and then like drop out. So ending at 2-3. Nice, nice. Good job. Good job, good job. You have a good one. Thank you for playing games with me. Thank you so much. That means a lot. No, I can't stay up late much. Maybe when I go on holiday, I don't know. Rank 1 is at 43. Jesus! That's crazy. That's crazy. Some people just want that badge of honor. Some people just want that one thing. You would just have to play. That's all you have to do. You just gotta play. Like, you can't do anything else but play. And then hope that you hit a couple of good percentage runs too, like ticket ups. Point up, sorry.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys.
To make big bosses. I do, yeah.
Let's go.
Look at the Zaz group at the bottom left. What's this unit?
Nice. Let's go.
They're all different people. I thought they were part of the same crew, but they've all got similar cars though, so they must be friends then. How weird. Jesus. My cat is just sitting beside me being extra flat right now. You having fun over there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just resting? Just sleeping. I've gone back to drinking my coffee's black now, and oh my god. So I'm trying to cut out a lot more milk. I'm going back to like little milk, little sugar, little salt. What was the other thing? Oh, and bread. So I'm trying to cut out most, if not all, and it's really difficult. Because that visa year really fucked my weight up. We'll say, I don't care for Sweet Mountain. I really don't care for Sweet Mountain. Maybe I'm just biased. I don't know. Like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. There's something I just don't like about it. Is this in Sonic? I think it's Sonic Colors, yeah. Not Lost World, I think it is a Colors level. I was never really a fan of Colors though, because of introducing the Wisps. The Wisps are less irritating in this one though. I don't know why. I've never liked the introduction of Wisps, but they're actually not that bad in this. But nah, in this game I'm not really fond of it. Oh my god, we were all over the board on that one. I think we had the highest rings though. No, we weren't. I thought we were. Fuck. Fuck, that shifted quick. They should have stayed. That's how I felt, yeah. They've just become such a staple of the Sonic games now that they're an item. Which is weird because Mario doesn't necessarily do that. Like, they'll have items and then they scrap them after a while. It's a strange thing. 'Tis a strange thing. 'Tis a silly place. What do we got? Probably Urban. Keith Urban. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, thanks, CMC. Where are you? There you go, buddy. Thanks, man. I like when people take the time to look at your builds. give you a little thumbs up. Sometimes I get a bit exhausted from it. Like I'll sit and I'll be like, ah. But it's a good thing to pass the time while you're waiting for the lobby to finish building. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, I got one. I forgot that it was going flat. I forgot. This is definitely one of my favorite tracks, though. Just because of how clever it is. Oh shit. Boosts galore. Oh no. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Oh! I think I got second. Cool. Yeah, second. He pushed just past me. We got a good clean sweep though. He was the guy that gave me the thumbs up too, so he must be good. Flogged it. Flogged it. Nice. Almost at 2,000. Might as well do it. Might as well hit the 2,000. Might as well. I hope everyone's had a good weekend at least. I hope you all have had something good, something decent. I had to cut calories out a lot, visit my mum's place during Christmas. It was just Yeah, that's. I mean, that's Christmas though, Bariko. I find that's just Christmas in general. That's definitely just Christmas in general. Team Pack. Wonder. Everyone seems to go Chronos.
Hey! Sure.
Later.
Nice.
I'm departing.
Family has problems with overeating. I mean, it's easy to overeat. It's definitely easy to overeat. Like I said, I did a lot of that last year. I'm hoping this year I can improve that. It was just that there was a lot of shit I had to sacrifice last year. A lot. It's rain. What the fuck? I don't know if you guys can hear it. This strange rain. I've just washed my car too. Story about that box of cereal. What was the story about this? I don't even remember the story about the cereal. What was the story about the cereal? Oh, you mean when I ate the whole box out of stress? Is that, you mean that? What was I doing? Where was I going? Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like it's yeah, for the most part, Barika, yeah. Yeah, no, that was God, I'd forgot about that. Yeah, that was a tough night with just eating a whole box of cereal. It's not like I've never done it before, but when you're doing it out of like stress, like that's yeah. That's just another thing entirely, isn't it? Oh, no! They took it. And then fucking Green Tea Cola or whatever his name is just took it away from me. Damn it. I think I got mid-range. No, lower. Jesus. That was terrible. God, that was goddamn awful. I was getting sunburnt in the shade today. And I was wearing sunscreen. That should tell you so much about Australia. Oh. It's fucked. It's fucked, man. Tomorrow morning, like before I start work, I've got to go talk to a mechanic and a car tinter. I keep getting sunburnt driving my fucking car, so I now need to go get the windows tinted. That should also give you another hint of how old it is. But yeah, I've got to do that, so. Well, it's taking a bit. Ah! Timed out. Man! Man! Oh, that means a lot, Twin. Thanks, dude. That means a lot. I look up to all you devs. I don't know how you guys do it sometimes. It's hard. During our summer. Well, no, it does. Yeah, like, it does have winter. Like, we do have winters, and it's, you know. It's just we got a different heat because depending on where we are on the planet, you know. Just our weather's just getting more kooky as the years go by. Like we get rain right in the middle of a fucking heat spell, and it's strange. Never used to be like that. Climate change is definitely a thing. Slipstream bounty plate.
Hey guys.
Sand Road. I think we'll go Pac-Man though, but I think Sand Road would be great. Ugh. We're all stubborn. Yeah. I had another developer reach out. They reached out like 2 years ago because they said they wanted to make a game. And then they were like, yeah, well, don't worry, Shades, we're definitely making something. And then they came back to me like a week ago. And they were like, hey, Shades, we're still working on that game. And I was like, yeah. And then they showed me and I was like, oh. So you still haven't really made anything. And it's been like 2 years. Like, and then they asked me for money. And I was like, no. Like, oh, man. Like, knuckle down and do the work. Come on. I ain't a bank. Stop it. Okay. This could be the last race, I don't know. Hit the 2000. Guess they were desperate. Yeah, maybe. they at least try Patreon. It wasn't that. It was more like I don't want to be that person, but like, you know the people that you meet when they say they want to make something, but then they don't understand that things do cost money, and then they're kind of like all talk and no action. Those people. If it was different and I could see a level of action and the level of like, rather than, oh, I just have this bee in my bonnet. There's a difference in being desperate and a difference in like procrastination. I wish I hadn't wasted. I've wasted so many hours on friends and colleagues, like even in the filming days where I had people wanting to make YouTube channels with me and want to do collabing with me and be like, let's fucking do it. And then I've done all the work because they're too lazy to do it, or like I even had this group and they wanted to start doing YouTube, and like I helped them out. I did all of like their branding and stuff, and this was back in the early days, you know, but it was just frustrating because they just put there was just no effort. And I was like, are you doing it for the right reason of you wanting to do it, or is this just a phase that you're gonna get out of? Like, and then also like do the research on what you think makes a game, you know? Like, work has to come with it. Oh man, first! Yeah, and I've seen a lot of my own money being wasted before, like when I've worked on projects with people. Oh fuck yeah, first place. I just had the right items at the right time. It's just the right items at the right time. Oh, it was close. Probably another race in there. Oh, man. Oh, lobby. Oh, it's a shootout one too. I think I only need 30 points, so. I got anything. Metal Harbor. Alright, let's go. Metal Harbor, come on. That'd be such a killer one to end it on. Oh, E Stadium too. I'll take E Stadium. I do like that one. Wonder why it's called E Stadium. It's shaped in Sonic's head. Why is it called E Stadium? E Stadium. Maybe just random, maybe. Do I think it will happen again? Nah, I don't think so. Not for a while. Nintendo's focusing on themselves. The Olympic Games thing was definitely a thing that... It's interesting that Sonic's doing it on their own volition, but yeah. Oh. It's such a mess with items. It makes Mario Kart look so tame. It's like, it's actually crazy, like the amount of items that get thrown around in this game. Oh no, I hit the grass. And I got flattened. Oh no. And I got... Oh no. Let's go. Oh, 4th, 5th?
Nice.
Is it the 4th or 5th? 5th. I'll take it. I'll take it! Damn. You still get 30 points though, right? Yes. I'm gonna cap my point climb on that. So if I go main. I'm pretty sure that's just continuous, right? Like it's gotta be. Let me have a look. $100 per block. So it'd be like, we'll go news, info. Oh, they don't show you beyond that. See who else has done it in my group. I know Electros was pretty high up. Oh yeah, so Tiffany's just hit it. Nice. Who's this? Oh, RPR's barely doing it. Probably didn't have time, maybe. What was the top rank? It was like 43, right? Damn. These people were also in the Knights Festival top 10. So these people play it to play it. Like, these people are playing it every time to make sure. Like... Yeah. Any of the top 10 is like, that's why they're sticking to it. So it's the event one, legend grade. Been disabled, which one's it? That was in World Match? I don't remember the ring being in World Match. I don't remember that ever being in World Match. I thought that was always restricted. I could get a bunch of name tags too, actually. I don't think I've like invested into anyone else but Rouge. So I could do like
Nice.
nice. That artwork's pretty sick too, actually. Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4.
That's the way.
I like that artwork. That artwork is actually sick. Who else? I'll do waves.
Good enough.
Oh, so she's got her general, like, her general decal head for hers. I assume Metal Sonic would have the same.
All right.
Interesting the way that they've done this with some of the characters then, because they don't all lead back. Hey, Violet.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. Let me go back to the shop. See, parts, paint. So decals. I want to like the let's look at the decals, like the decals I could buy. So Sonic, oh, it's the Sonic marks only. I'll just get that anyway. Is there anything cool in here? I mean, I know these are all situational area ones, but none of them really interested me. And they're all the ones that spent the money on it, and the rest of them I own. So it's just the situational area ones, I guess. I mean, they look cool. It's just, yeah, like I don't. For 200 for like one of these emblems, I don't know where I would stick the emblem, and the rest of them being like free has been like pretty good. Like, I bought the ones that I wanted to buy. What about the horns? The horns are pretty expensive. Let me see if there's ones that I want. This one could be good for Rouge. But I had the heart one, because I think that's good. Whistle. I kind of like that one as an explosion one for Dr. Robotnik, maybe. That'd be good for the robots. Yeah, none of the horns really interest me either. Like, they do, but they don't. Like that one. That one's the only one that gets me. And the aura is like, I got the aura that I wanted. I've bought all the parts though. I'm pretty sure I have. Let me see. This tells me, doesn't it? Obtain Collect all course icon decals. Collect all horns. Yeah, I've done all of the parts. So what was it? So these... Finish time trial without touching a wall. I have to do some of these at some point. And there's special clear challenges to move Chow to the goal. Damn. Okay. I mean, I guess I could spend them on the friendships, I guess. Set album as background music. Well, hang on a minute. Does that mean like... I'm confused here. Oh, okay. This is cool. Choose a lap and set the background music. How do you go down with this then? There's a village in the maze. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's cool. That's sick. Shit. Oh, this is for their overseas people? That's what they hear? That's sick. Oh, they're lucky. So, like, okay, set the album as a background music. Does it just pick the album then? I just assume it picks the album then. Let's see what else we got. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Fuck, imagine racing to that. Fucking random studio output list in here. I like they've just put random songs in here too. There's a whole pile in here that's weird. Like, that they're just not included. They've just made extra songs for, like, the game. Interesting. That's sick. I love that they get their own album covers too. So that's the main album. So this is the east. So this is the main tracks. And then these are the CrossWorlds. I see. Okay. And then this is like the title themes, I guess. Then what's this? Oh, that's just my... that's my favorites. I see. So then you've got the main, the CrossWorlds, and then the menus. And then what's this one then? Oh, so this is just random like new ones. That's sick. Yeah, it's cool that they've put their own albums on here too. It's strange. It's so funny that like they've got so many songs in here. You don't realize a lot of people just wouldn't go and have a look. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, banger. I mean, I like that one, but I do like this one, yeah. It's probably my favorite. I'd probably say this one's pretty good too. Now, is there any others I should add? Look at me making a little mixtape. I mean, I kind of like that one, but it's so cool. I like the fact that you can just make your own mixtape. I do like those, but like I feel like, yeah. Oh, so now I can set, bro. Tracks can only be set to corresponding laps. Oh, I see. So I can literally go this. And then I could do this. All right, let's check it out. Would it do it in race? You would assume so, right? Let's have a look. Like it says it's going to display it in the race, right? So does that mean it's just going to play any song? So any song off the jukebox. It does. Oh my god, that's cool. That's so sick. Just listen to the same song that you really like. I'm trying to understand, so the jukebox mode, like... It'll play them, but only in jukebox mode. Oh, so because I see, because they'd be like custom ones. They're not akin to the actual track soundtrack. They're like bonus ones. So unless you add them to the jukebox, they won't appear in the mainstay thing. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's just cool hearing the music. Clever. Again, it's such a subtle change. And now it will swap back on lap 3, I assume. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Well, that's intrigued me. I love that. I love that. Let me go put some money in the other characters actually. Let's see. Friendships. God, that's a sick one though. That is sick, bro. I feel like these are gonna just be all what I think they're gonna be.
Very
Yeah,
good.
headpieces. Until you get past the things, right? So I got 1,000. How much was Rouge? And then I took it to... So what's Rouge on? She's on level 4. All the world's gems are mine to keep, fuckboy. I kind of want to see 3, 4. Okay, that's sick art. That's sick art. Yeah, okay. So once you get past those ones, like, you see some really cool art.
Everybody hold your applause.
Super wave, nice. So at least you're kind of like chewing past the I won't say the dregs, but the cool artwork that you get to see like that. I think that's sick. What does she need to... I mean, is she gonna fuck me though if I give her all of them? How many have I got? Like, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so it's 17. So like, I wouldn't have enough if I like did one of each for the hundreds. And then I think they get another tag after that too. It's hard to know what I want to spend. Like,
Wonderful.
You know, you just don't know what you want to spend. And tickets are like, yeah, it's like you gotta work hard for them anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna call it here. It's late for me. You will see me this week, updates, videos, etc. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you peeps so much. You peeps are amazing. Thank you so much for keeping me grounded, for making this my job. I love you peeps so much. I will talk to you very soon. See you Tuesday. Bye-bye.